Someone once said something truly profound. In life's test, you don't receive numbers. When people make space for you in their hearts, that's when you know you've truly passed. This is the tale of a king who ruled over a vast empire, commanded a mighty army, and possessed immense wealth. There was no lack of anything in his life. But time waits for no one. The king was aging, and illness had become a constant companion. His health was failing, and the royal physician warned him, "My king, your days are now numbered. You must renounce the world, retreat into the forests, pass your kingdom to your children, and spend your remaining days in prayer and meditation. You've looked after this kingdom all your life. Now it's time to look after your soul." The king was disturbed, not because he feared renouncing it all, but because he desired someone to accompany him. He had 4 queens, and he hoped one might go with him into the forest. He first approached his 4th queen, his youngest queen, whom he had married later in life. He loved her deeply, had pampered her with gifts, luxuries, and affection. Surely she would go with him. He entered her chambers with hope and said, "My queen, I've decided to give up everything and retreat into the woods. Will you come with me?" The 4th queen looked at him coldly and said, "What madness is this? You may go wherever you wish, but I will remain here. This is my home, my palace." The king stood in shock. He had given her his heart, time, and attention. Yet without hesitation, she refused. Disappointed, he turned away. Still holding on to hope, he went to his 3rd queen. She was beautiful, charming, and he had always admired her grace and elegance. Standing before her, he said, "I love you dearly, my queen. I wish to spend my last days in the jungle. Will you come with me?" The 3rd queen scoffed and said, "Are you out of your mind? You could live out your days here in comfort. If you go to the forest, I will remarry and continue living happily. Why should I come with you?" Her words pierced the king's heart. He felt betrayed. He turned away, his spirit even more disheartened. Still determined, he went to his 2nd queen. She was wise and intelligent, the one who had guided him in times of crisis, helped him with decisions, stood by him during his reign. Surely she would be there now. "My queen," he said, "I am leaving everything behind in search of peace. Will you come with me?" She sighed and replied softly, "My king, I have always supported you, and I love you dearly, but I cannot accompany you. However, I will ensure your last rites are performed with full honor and dignity. That you need not worry about." A wave of sorrow swept over the king. Even the one closest to his heart, his trusted advisor, refused to go beyond the end of his days. Just as he was walking away in despair, a faint voice called from behind, "I will come with you, my king." The king turned and saw a frail woman standing at the door. She wore no ornaments, no rich clothing, and her face bore the signs of neglect. She was the king's 1st queen, the one he had married long ago. She had once been the love of his life, but over time, he had forgotten her amidst his other queens. Tears welled up in the king's eyes as he asked, You will come with me?" She smiled and said, "Yes, my king. I will go with you into the forest. I will remain with you, no matter how far or how long the journey." The king felt a deep shame. The queen he had neglected most was the only one willing to stay by his side. So he left for the forest, with only his 1st queen as his companion. But this story, it's not about a king or his queens. It's about you. It's about me. It's about all of us. Each of the four queens symbolizes something vital in our lives. The fourth queen, she is your body. We invest so much effort in grooming it, adorning it, caring for its appearance. Yet, when the end comes, our body stays behind. The third queen, she represents your possessions, your wealth, cars, houses, clothes. No matter how much we acquire, they will all go to someone else in the end. They won't accompany you. The second queen, she signifies your family and friends, those we cherish most. They will stand by us through life, but they can only walk with us to our funeral. Beyond that, they too must part ways. And the first queen, the one we ignore the most, is your soul. It is the only one that stays with you throughout life and after it. Yet, we neglect it, because it came to us without cost. We run after the other queens, our body, our wealth, our relationships, and forget the one that truly matters. We rarely ask, what does my soul need? Am I truly at peace? Remember this, whenever you're at a crossroads in life, the voice that truly matters is the voice within, your soul. That voice is the source of real purpose, and it's the only guide you'll ever truly need. So take care of your soul. Spend time in stillness, meditate, listen to what your soul is trying to tell you, because in the end, it is the only companion that will stay with you forever. Life isn't as complicated as we make it. Take care of the first queen. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, the most important voice you will ever hear comes from within. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep seeking the story within you.